National Border Patrol Council President Brandon Judd was with those governors yesterday, and he joins us now. Brandon, great to see you as always. Why aren't those frightening images that we just saw causing this administration to do something?
Yeah, those images are disturbing, and I hope that they disturb the viewers at home. But to law enforcement like myself, it's not surprising. My agents and I, we understand that these cartels are in it for a profit. They understand exactly what's going on with politics here in the United States. They understand the mood of the American public, and they understand that with the defund the police movement, with all of the talk about getting rid of law enforcement and vilifying law enforcement, that they've been emboldened. They know that they can get away with things that otherwise they would have never been able to get away with. And that's why it's so important that the Biden administration step up, understand that crime is going to continue to ramp up unless they do something, implement the policies that are necessary to keep the American public safe.
And that photo that we just showed, maybe we can pull it up again, of these suspected cartel gunmen with AK-47s and tactical vests. That is a photo that we have, so we can see that. But how much of this and other things like this happen that we are not privy to seeing?
Oh, we see it all the time. When these groups are being crossed, we can see exactly how they're being treated. We can see exactly the disdain that these individuals have for human life. They have complete and total disdain for anybody that's going to get in their way of that all-important dollar, which is what they're after. And unfortunately, when you look at the amount of profits they're able to generate under this administration, it's astronomical. We're talking about a minimum of $400 million a month in human smuggling alone. That does not count the drugs. All the drugs that are coming into the country that are killing all of our children, that doesn't include the drugs. It's $400 million in trafficking and human misery alone, and it's all based upon the policies of this administration.
With that in mind, what could Joe Biden do today to turn around this debacle?
There's two things. He could put the requisite pressure on the Mexican government, which is exactly what President Trump did. He was the only president in my time, 25 years in law enforcement, he was the only president in my time that did exactly that and got the Mexican government to be true border security partners. The other thing is hold people in custody pending their deportation or asylum hearings. If we don't do that, if we can continue to reward people by releasing them into the United States after they cross the border illegally, people are going to continue to come, and the cartels are going to be able to advertise their services. Those are the two things he needs to do immediately.
In the final 30 seconds we have, how was it yesterday with the governors who were in town visiting?
You know, I really appreciate that the governors were there, but the problem is there was this huge void. We had Republican governors. Where were the Democrat governors? Where were they? Because they're the only ones that are going to get Biden to actually do anything. But they were MIA, and that shouldn't surprise the American public either.
And what's important to note about this, I noted it yesterday, I'll note it again today, this wasn't just Republican border governors. Governors from all over the country were there. Just shows how this crisis is impacting every single community in our great nation. Brandon Judd, we thank you for shedding some insight this morning.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.